Hello, 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 hello. How we doing? How we doing? How you doing?
What's happening, fam? How's
Shout out
everything?
to Badaki. 36 people have decided to watch us right now.
I mean, honestly,
They took
I
the
actually
time
have
out.
no idea why.
Yeah. I don't know why they're watching us.
I don't know why. I mean,
But we're not really selling ourselves very well here.
no. We're actually great people. Thank you so much. You actually should
All right,
be.
bro. Be humble, okay?
Yeah, okay. See, now either great or I'm like we're not selling ourselves. You know, that's funny.
Welcome in, guys. I hope you're all having a good day. I want you to put in the chat right now exactly what you ate for dinner, okay? You ate something nasty, don't matter. Just put it in the chat right now. Let us know, okay? It's a safe space. What's up, Cole? What's up, Dak? What's up, Emma? What's up, J-Rock, Rapping Dog, Lavon, Kyle? What's up, Daniel Lawrence, one of our YouTube members? What's up, Monty? I'm reading Dak's message here. Carson Wentz, greatest talent is blank. He is so professional at blank. He is best in his conference at blank. Answer saying Hut. I don't know. I mean, maybe he wants me to fill in the blank. Carson Wentz's greatest talent is farming. He is professional at interviews because he handled it pretty well. And he's best in his conference at farming. Yeah, that's what I would say.
Yeah. Farming. Yeah, wow.
Yeah, farming. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Cole hasn't eaten anything yet. Come on, baby. What time is it there, Cole? Get some food in you. Rapping Dog had tacos. So did Levon.
Tacos.
Emma said shredded chicken and potato tacos. That sounds hella fancy. J-Rock had bar pizza. That sounds beautiful. Monty says frozen Jack's pizza. Kyle says blackened chicken fajitas.
Sheesh.
Daniel had Santa Fe, New Mexico enchiladas. Gregory had crawfish, crab, shrimp pasta. Sheesh. Hey. Okay, Luis.
Rodriguez.
What a way to start the stream. John says, had a bowl of cereal. I've been there before. What kind of cereal, though? That's the real question.
Honestly, there's no cereal here in Australia that
It's terrible.
equates to anything.
Cereal here is absolute dog water. Dak says I ate vape smoke. 5:30. Okay, makes sense. What's up, JC? West Coast fellas have not ate yet. Fair enough. Yeah. Chicky nuggies for your boy tonight, Louise. I love that.
Hey, chicken nuggets. You know, give me a 24 piece. They got a thing
give
over
me a
here.
cool 24 piece, yo.
You get a 24 piece. You get a medium fry on the side. Maybe get a large frozen Coke. They have a frozen Coke over here. They don't have the sweet tea.
Yeah, I do.
That's one thing they don't got at McDonald's.
You know, I make sweet tea because they don't have it really anywhere here. You can make sweet tea really easily. If you like sweet tea, I'll give you a really easy steps to make it.
Maybe you can just bring it over now that I live so close.
Actually, you know, if I catch fish for a man, he gets fish for one day. But if I teach him to fish, he's got fish for life. If you know where that is, where that's from.
Wow.
Let me teach you to fish. What's up, people? What's up, people? Hey, thanks so much for hanging out with us. Hopefully you had a good Wednesday. It's Wednesday. Hopefully you had a good night. Hopefully you had a good day. We had a good day. If anyone's been following the Amber Heard, you know, I live for the drama. So I mean, that was one of the funniest trials and one of the saddest trials, but the verdict came out today. And the jury, I mean, Amber Heard, it was rough for Amber. It was rough for her. Feels like everyone did believe Johnny. Whatever you believe, you know, it is what it is. But that was, I am just waiting for the documentary to come out on Netflix about that. Like, I just feel like that's going to be a documentary at some point.
We'll definitely see. I didn't really follow. I don't follow much of it, or didn't follow much of it.
Yeah, no, it was super entertaining. I pretty much every day after we would edit content, I would just put it on in the background and watch it. All right, so we are doing a Dynasty SuperFlex startup mock draft today. Now, if you want to get into this mock draft, how would people go about doing that, Badaki?
Yes, super simple, super easy. All you have to do is join our Discord, which is in the description below. click on that where it says join Discord here. Click on that link. Come to our Discord channel. There's a Dynasty Damn It channel. Then go to a Dynasty Mock Draft sub channel. Click on that, and that's where we post links there every single day. You can see people already typing on there, saying Raver, saying talk it up, E-Man saying yo. You know, you can see all the other links and all the other mock drafts that we posted there. Once again, Discord in the description below. Click on that and join the Discord.
Yeah. I will just let you guys know that we currently have one spot left in our India League, which is just, we use the NATO alphabet. We have one spot left in our India League. So I will paste a link to our Patreon. Choose either the Dynasty or the Best of Both Worlds tier. If you would like to join a league with us, I'll paste that link in the chat. Please make sure that you read the tier entirely and drop any questions that you have before you do sign up. That is always the best way to go about it. But if anyone here is watching from the India League, which I'm pretty sure JC, you know, he signed up here in the last couple of days. Let me see. I'm going to give a shout out to some of the people who signed up to Patreon the last couple of days. Shout out to JC. Shout out to TC34, Stephen Day. Shout out to Gabriel Dans. Pedro, Jared. Huge love, guys. Appreciate the love as always. But
yeah, I'll send this link out right here then.
All right, so Badaki's about to send the link out. Make sure you have joined our Discord if you want to be a part of it. And thank you guys so much for helping us get to 1,900 subscribers. That's incredible. We are currently 91 subscribers away from 2,000 on this Dynasty channel, Badaki.
Yeah, it's crazy. We're really excited. I mean, hey, we were telling ourselves we were hoping to get 2,000 in our other channel in like 2 years, and we got this in what, 6-7 months in this Dynasty channel. Yeah, and it's been crazy, and we're actually really excited about it.
Thank you so much. We started it end of January, so really February, March, April, May, 4 months. We just hit June. 4 months. January, February, March, April. If you guys don't know, we also have a redraft channel. We have not been active on it, but we will be from now on. Badaki and I just released our early top 12 rankings for redraft league, so I'll paste that link in the chat as well. Show some love and drop a sub over there on the other channel. You know, even if you're playing redraft or dynasty only, we're going to be talking about starts of the week. We're going to be talking about DFS over there, a bunch of different stuff. So it's all still relevant.
I think throughout the season, that channel will be a lot more active and more relevant for any type of fantasy player, whether it's, like you said, start, sit, DFS, just maybe even training throughout the season. So definitely come through on there.
Yeah, definitely. All right, so we're about to get started here. Just quickly, we set a like goal of 85 likes. Okay, we hit that about a week ago, and Badaki had to do the gritty on stream. You know, if you haven't seen that, it is iconic. So I am prepared to do the gritty on stream. We have to hit that like goal like Badaki hit. So if you have yet to drop a like, show us some love and hit that like. You like that? Every like is really important for a small channel. Helps us grow, helps us reach algorithm, helps us reach new people. So really appreciate the love. But we are doing a Dynasty SuperFlex startup mock draft PPR, not tight end premium. We will go 15 rounds here. 60 seconds to start off, and then we will change it to 30 seconds so we're not here for ages. And then Badaki, we're doing a redraft mock right after this on the redraft channel.
Absolutely. So definitely go check. Once again, go subscribe to that channel. Right after this, we're doing a redraft mock. Come join. If you missed out in the Dynasty startup, it's all right. We got a redraft starting right after in our other channel. So come through. Shout out to everyone here. Hey, by the way, we do have a draft tomorrow. Yes. Which is with our Golf Dynasty, our Dynasty startup draft tomorrow. That's really exciting. With a bunch of people. Dak, 7 Goats, Crew, if I'm not mistaken, Tizbomb, Jamar, I know, Patrick Sertan's on there. I think this is like Sus.
We got Dak, Goat Ring, Sus Crewmate, Devon.
Yeah, there you go.
Breyer, Tiz, Picker, that's Kyle, Jamar, you, me, Patrick Sertan, Gluten Freak, and the board looks absolutely wild. That's going to be one hell of a time tomorrow.
Yeah, I can't wait. I'm believing for something special tomorrow.
Believe for something special. Chase went at the 105. I'm drafting from the 8th spot in our hotel league, so I'm trying this out today, seeing what I could potentially get here. And if Kyler Murray's on the board, it's a no-brainer for me at the 108.
Okay.
So we see Allen, Herbert, Mahomes, Joe Burrow. Badaki, we just recorded a tier. You guys know that tier maker website? We basically made templates, and we made a video of our Dynasty quarterback tiers, which is coming out really soon. I'm excited for you guys to watch that. It was a really fun conversation between us. Normally, we disagree on almost everything, but we made really good, we came up with lists collectively, and we made good compromises. So that was a fun one to make. I hope you guys enjoy it.
I think it's going to be a lot tougher, too, when it comes down to all these wide receivers and running backs.
Oh, yeah,
I think that's where we see a lot of things differently.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens. Javonte Williams at the 111 there from Breadwinner.
So Kyler goes Deshaun Watson. The 23rd allegation. Who knows what the truth is? I'll tell you what I know to be true. The NFL only cares about money. Is that right? No, absolutely not. It's really sad. But that's the only thing that they care about is money and making money. So I'm not so certain that we're going to see a lot happen. Could be wrong, but I don't really know. Wow. Daniel said Rashad Bateman at the 101. Jonah says, Zach, what are your thoughts on Kenobi so far? Oh my God.
Have you seen it already? I haven't seen it.
I saw the latest episode. I'm obsessed, bro. I am genuinely obsessed. Let me just make my pick here.
Apparently, like the first scene starts off in one of like the old movies, right? Something like that, or like some, I don't know.
It fills a lot of gaps, and I don't think this is a secret so far because here, if you haven't seen Obi-Wan Kenobi at all, like you haven't seen any episode, just plug your ears for the next 10 seconds. But
okay, well, I'm muting you then.
I'm honestly blown away at like the fact that we are seeing this side of Darth Vader, like when he became Darth Vader, and like this conversations with Obi-Wan. It's incredible. I'm honestly blown away. I just can't believe what I'm seeing from a TV show. This feels like it should be an actual movie. It feels like it should be a movie, but it's just on a streaming. It's like a TV show. It's crazy. I think it's incredible.
Am I clear? I'm still haven't listened.
You haven't watched any episodes?
Blaze.
I think he's still muted. Oh, you're not muted?
I'm here. Sorry.
Have you not watched any episodes?
I haven't watched not one, no.
Damn.
I was trying to finish Stranger Things, and we just finished yesterday. So
I haven't started Stranger Things yet.
I think that's amazing.
Yeah, excited for it. All right, so Swift goes and AJ Brown goes at the 2-7. You went double quarterbacks. I took Pitts at the 2-5. Jonah says no spoilers, but episode 3 was bonkers. I agree. It was absolute bonkers. Dak said yes, the first scenes are from the newer Star Wars movies.
Right, okay.
Unfortunately,
that's all.
Blaze is not on the she's not on the video
Blaze
as much.
She's downstairs now. She's downstairs at the moment. She has a big old house to run around in now, so she don't really chill out with us. And what she does is right in the middle of when we're recording, when I'm begging for somebody to like shut her up. And yeah, classic.
Whoa, sound a little too Mike Vick there, bro.
It's terrible.
Sorry, that is terrible. I actually love dogs, and I hate that happened. Lewis says, in a startup now, and I have the 110 and 111. Do I double tap and snap up JJ and Pitts, or trade one of those picks for a 2nd and 4th round pick? I would be super comfortable to trade one of those picks for a 2nd and 4th. I think team construction wise, you're going to get a much better team. I'm assuming that 2nd is like within the first half. If I can get the 110 and let's say the 205 and the 405, I feel better about that than the 110, the 111 personally.
Yeah.
Oh,
agreed.
the league is tied in premium. Well, what is the premium on the league then? David said Kenobi's not doing so well in the ratings. Really? Is that right? I've been obsessed with it. IMDb says 8 out of 10.
What's Rotten Tomato? Oh, well, Rotten Tomatoes does shows, doesn't it? But they have to do the whole series first.
I don't know. Rotten Tomatoes has an 87 on it though, which is pretty high.
Daniel says Stranger Things filmed at the high school I went to here in Albuquerque. You know, that's kind of cool.
That is sick.
Kenobi is the biggest D+ premiere, Jonah says.
Is the biggest D+ premiere. What does that mean though? Because that's probably going over my head.
Like, if it in the graded category.
Oh, you're giving it a D? Damn, that's harsh. I loved it. I don't know. I really enjoyed Kenobi.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the biggest Disney Plus. D+, bro. Don't you know that D+ means Disney Plus? Come on.
Yeah. Wow, I'm just an idiot, aren't I?
I'm actually going to start calling it D+ now. Yo, you want to watch some D+ tonight?
We need a Blaze emoji. That's funny. Well, we need more.
We actually do need a Blaze emoji, yeah.
We need people. We need one more person to sign up so we can put more emojis.
So if one more person signs up to become a YouTube member, how many more emojis can we add?
I think we get an extra 3 or 4 or something like that.
Ooh,
so
hell yeah.
I need to double check. Last time it was an extra 2, so I'm assuming it should either double or get at least 1 more. So I don't know.
Yeah. David said, I like it, but the audience score being a 57% is crazy. Yeah, that is pretty crazy. Jonas says his best friends and him shorthanded. I love that. So we see Cooper Kupp, CMC, Hurts, Breece Hall, T. Higgins, Jalen Waddle, Matthew Stafford, Mark Andrew, Diggs, and Eckler go off the board. So Patrick Surtain is trying the 0 QB strat. Let's see how it works out. There goes T-Law off the board. You know, again, friendly reminder, we do have a redraft mock after this. If you guys want to hang around, it is getting closer and closer to redraft season, and I am excited for it. Oh my God, Justin Fields still on the board. Thank you. I'm happy with this start, baby. If I could start at the 8 like this, lock it in for me right now.
Lock it in.
Lock it in.
Lock it in. Lock it in.
I'm going to see Top Gun Maverick this weekend. So
well, apparently it's amazing. Babe, we should
heard.
go see Top Gun Maverick. Should we go still watch that? Okay. She said yes. I'm on the clock here. I'll take Debo.
Welcome to the squad. Debo.
Give it a D.
Give it to Debo.
Becky, who you take at the 108 and the 109 tomorrow? Well, you gotta. It depends on who you take at the 108 and 109, right? Aren't you ahead of me? Let me double check, yo. I got 2 options in mind, so it really depends on how the board falls. Yeah, you're in the 106. Oh no, you move back. No, you move forward. You move forward to the 105. So it's Devon. I don't even know how to say his name. Devon.
He moved to the 105.
Yeah,
Devon. Yeah, Devon's at the 101.
He's at the 107. No, in the.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, the 107. My bad.
Well, it depends on who he takes. I wonder if he's gonna take a quarterback or
Yeah.
Yeah, see, he moved to the 105, so you're chilling.
I have
It
this
depends.
huge kink in my neck. It's been killing me, bro.
Who you gonna take? Let me know. Give me a sneak peek. I'm assuming it's quarterback.
I'm gonna take Rashad Bateman at the 101.
Rashad Bateman. That position is a bit tough because one of the strats is like I either take Deshaun Watson because I don't have any stock in Deshaun Watson, but do I actually truly want to invest in that? I don't know because
High risk, high reward, baby.
Exactly. That is the problem. I don't know if I want to do that.
Yeah, understandable. Hey, shout out to the 58 people watching the stream. Huge love, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us. If the algorithm brought you, and you like Dynasty content, you like fantasy football, you like NFL, you found the right spot. Go ahead and consider dropping a sub, maybe dropping a like.
You like that? You like that?
If you like the content. All likes help us as we grow the channel. Huge love. Pity City at the 4-2. Man, I am excited to see Michael Pittman with Matt Ryan. I'm very excited to see that combination.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Jamal hit me up. Jamal said he's excited. You want to trade, my guy? I already traded with you. Jamal has 4 third-round picks tomorrow. Oh yes, give me Drizzy Drake.
All right, I'm on the board here. Not really a running back I want to invest in at this point. However, I'll take Traylon all day. I am not worried about Traylon. I'm keeping my convictions on who he can be as a player. No, I am not going to let rookie minicamp change my mind when I have watched that much film on him. I'm not going to let that be the reason I change my mind.
There's going to be a lot of reasons you should change your mind after rookie minicamp. Because he's going to suck.
Is he going to suck?
No, I don't know. Jamal has 1, 2, 3, 4 first-round picks in 2023. Kind of 98 days till kickoff. That's right. Send something through, Jamal. I mean, you never know what can happen. Look at my team.
Kelsey goes at the 4-8, so it looks like Pat's definitely doing win now strat here. There goes Deontay. 98 days till kickoff. Let's go. David says mock drafts are always so weird. Quarterbacks don't get picked in them like real drafts. Yeah. Some people try different strategies. I would say in most SuperFlex leagues, you're going to see a lot of quarterbacks in the first, second, and third round.
Yeah.
In those real drafts. But yeah, everything always looks a little bit different if people have a certain strategy. Dak says I have 2 thirds, 2 fourths, and 2 sixths tomorrow, but I can prepare for me to take the top off. I can guarantee 0 New York Giants will make my team.
That's okay.
Probably a smart move.
That's okay. You're gonna regret it.
Probably
Say
the
that
right
much.
move there.
You're gonna regret it. I'll see you on Christmas. What is it? No, Thanksgiving. See you Thanksgiving.
Is that
Thanksgiving
when
and,
the Cowboys and Giants play?
Yeah, I know there's 1 week. 1 week is on Thanksgiving. Another one. I'm assuming it's like week 3 or 4, something like that.
Okay, right.
If we go to New York this year, Ellen and I for Christmas. If we go, we think about going for Christmas. And one of the games, I was looking at it. Depending on the games we go to, it's going to be Giants Eagles.
Oh wow.
Giants Eagles. I get to see AJ Brown, Jalen Hurts, Miles Sanders, Devonta Smith. All these freaking studs and defenses, but the real player I'm excited to see is my man Say, Danny Dimes, Kenny G, Wandale Robinson, Kadarius Toney, huh? I mean, something special. Leonard Williams, huh?
Hey,
Evan O'Neal, Kayvon Thibodeau. Wow.
Wow. Yeah, that's exciting, man. That's exciting.
See you there.
Exciting stuff. I'm happy that you are happy.
Maybe I should go to the Washington game too if I do go.
Yeah, I don't actually know where it is, to be honest.
Take the train up to DC.
I don't really know where it is.
What do you mean you don't know?
Or when it is. Sorry, I don't know when we play you guys. Russell Wilson.
Tell him, Blaze.
So, Drink My Cola's got the Wilson combo, the Garrett and Zach Wilson stack. That's a pretty good way to spend your 4-12 and 5-1. I like that.
Mm-hmm. It is. Dak said, "What QB would you prefer after the fire that Danny Dimes and 23 target for the Giants would want?" Look, obviously, I would love one of the top guys. You know, CJ or Bryce. Are we gonna finish that high? I don't know. I don't think so. Or that low, excuse me. That'd be that bad. I don't really think that will be bad enough to get a top 5 pick. I think we'll definitely be in a top 10, top 12 pick. A lot of people are projecting Will Levis, but he needs to take a big step coming in. And a lot of people saying that, a lot of beat writers are saying, well, this could be prime for someone like a Wandale if it does happen that way. You know, if we do fall into that spot, that sweet spot where we can get Will, if he does take that next step, because he is kind of, if you watch his film, he's kind of like a Josh Allen type of quarterback. He does have the arm strength, but what he really does is run the ball. He loves to do RPO runs and et cetera, et cetera. Not that Josh Allen likes to do that, but I mean, Josh Allen can definitely run the ball. So I'm hoping those three. Obviously, if there's somebody else that really pops off on film coming in or in the season in 2023, I'll be excited. But a lot of people really love Tyler Van Dyke. I haven't really watched much of his film. That's the guy that I am.
It's about a group of 5 to 6 quarterbacks who could all. I think there's 2 locks for the first round. That's CJ Stroud and Bryce. I'm just trying to decide on what to do here. CJ Stroud and Bryce. I'm gonna grab Jerry here. Charges were dropped, looks like, so that's good.
That's exactly what I wanted.
CJ Stroud and Bryce are the locks, but there's like 5 other quarterbacks that could potentially solidify themselves as first-round picks if things work out. Will Levis, Tyler Van Dyke, Anthony Richardson comes to mind. Phil J from Boston College. If they have incredible seasons, they could be considered. Anthony Richardson, I don't know if I said his name yet. I'm trying to think about who else comes to mind.
Those are the guys, though. Like,
there's a couple other. I just can't remember off the top of my head. Let me see. Spencer Rattler, obviously.
I would actually hate if the Giants. There's no way the New York Giants will take a man like Spencer Rattler. No way.
Yeah,
I'm joking. I actually don't know. That's lie, because we took someone like a Kadarius Toney.
You know what I'll say though is
I did not believe.
The problem I have with Rattler is the cockiness, is the lack of being humble, is thinking you're the hottest thing that's ever dropped on this planet. So I'm hoping that the last year, it's been a rough year. I'm hoping that might have humbled him a little bit and we see a different person. Because
to be fair,
what are you going to do if you are a 16-year-old kid and you're on Netflix? Like, of course it's going to get to your head.
Exactly. So, and that's the thing. To be fair, like, we need to remember, at least I need to remember, that I was judging this kid when he was literally a child still in high school.
Yeah, and exactly.
That's the only thing that I am judging him based off of, because he was a dick in the show. You probably win your team some games, but you also lost your team some games because you kind of broke the rules and you shouldn't have done things that you should have done. Like, has he done that now? Has he done that recently? I need to keep up with it. So maybe we need to change our language around him, because maybe he has changed. He grew up in the past 4 or 5 years.
Talent wise, he has a chance to be a really good NFL quarterback. He really does. But if he is going to enter the NFL with that personality and not have grown as a person, I think there will be some problems. So we'll see. For
sure. I definitely get what you're saying. I'm interested though. I'm interested to see what he can do. I mean, all I can tell you at the moment, I would not want, from what I know about Spencer, to go to the Giants.
At this moment, I agree. I wouldn't want him to be my franchise quarterback, because I don't want to hand my franchise to someone who has that personality, but I'm hoping that he does grow. David said Dalvin Cook going ahead of Walker and going after Walker and Etienne is crazy to me. You know, I'll be honest with you. I would take both Etienne and Walker over Dalvin at this point in Dynasty. In redraft, I would agree, but I see big things for Etienne this year, and I think next year I see big things for Kenneth. So I guess it just depends on what kind of strategy you're going after. But I would gather to say Dalvin isn't someone I really want to build around when I'm starting my league, unless my goal is to try and win straight away. But I can understand. I can understand where you're coming from. AR-15, Anthony Richardson. Yeah, he's gonna be really fun to watch. Drink My Cola says I don't get the Jerkovic hype. Yeah, I don't really see it yet, but I see a pathway. So I understand where you're coming from. I don't necessarily agree with the hype just yet either.
Jerkovic, is he? I'm assuming he's a quarterback. There's a list of
Yes,
quarterbacks that I'm scouting for 2023 that I haven't got to yet.
He plays for Boston College.
Yeah, Phil Jerkovic. Right. I mean,
Dak says
my man's tall though, 6'5".
he's got the body. Yeah. Dak says that would be hilarious if the Giants got Rattler. That's more of a Commander's move. That's true.
Actually, though.
Drake McCullough says the South Carolina coaching staff is raving about him as a person. And then Ann Turong says, heard that on his most recent interview, he was still cocky as hell. So
you get both sides.
Who knows?
Who knows? Yeah.
MP says, you sure you don't want Russell Wilson, Zach?
Russell Wilson.
Nah, I would need a lot to make that move.
I mean, another dude that was in QB1 or whichever one is the DJ
Ugalele.
Yeah, he was there. He's available too. I'm interested in him because they were raving about him in the show, at least at the time.
He played awful last year. He was genuinely awful.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He's gonna have to take one hell of a step this year to be considered for an NFL franchise to look at him and say, I think we could build a team around you. I mean, he was god awful. Like, really bad throwing motion, really bad mechanics, not very calm under pressure. He had the 97th ranked QBR amongst quarterbacks last year. He threw for 55% completion percentage, more interceptions than touchdowns. It was rough. It was really rough for DJ. Definitely was a huge disappointment. So let's hope that he can bounce back.
Yeah, we gotta wait and see. I mean, but yeah, I mean those top guys, Young, CJ, Van Dyke, and Will, I think for me those are the guys that I've scouted so far. The next guy for me, I need to scout Tanner. I already scouted Will. Next guy I need to scout is Tanner McKee. So we'll definitely see what that looks like. But all these guys, bro, are massive. 6'4", 6'6".
They got the build.
You know, this is a big quarterback class coming in. Obviously, outside of I think the smallest guy there is Bryce Young.
Yeah, he's got some undersized concerns. We'll see. Steve says, if you own Herbert, Matty Ice, and Justin Fields in SuperFlex, do you take Pickett in rookie draft 110 or best wide receiver? I would say in a SuperFlex league, if Pickett is still there at the 110,
I'm definitely taking
then
Pickett
regardless, I'm taking Kenny Pickett, just based off of the opportunities that are in front of him.
Agreed. I love Kenny. I believe in him. He is in rookie drafts my 102. If you can, yeah.
I don't have him that high, but I agree. I have him around my 106, 107, but I agree. At that point, you absolutely have to take him. We can get on the same page there for sure. Jake McCullough says DJ was one of the worst quarterbacks in the country last year, including non-power 5 guys. It was rough. It was really rough. I mean, if you guys remember, Clemson there was talks that they could go to the college football playoffs, have another chance at a national championship.
This past year.
Yeah, and they absolutely shit the bed.
But didn't they lose like a bunch of talent though? Like obviously
they lost a ton of talent. I think
that's the thing.
people thought that there was this influx of talent, like like the colleges like Bama, Ohio State, you know, there's always a guy on deck. And the guys on deck did not live up to expectations at Clemson this year.
We're going to see. He's probably one of the guys that maybe falls off in this class.
Yeah.
But, you know, you just never know what can happen. So, I'm excited. We're scouting these guys right now, at least the quarterbacks. We're trying to get this 23 class early scouting, make some videos and content for you guys to give you our thoughts. So, stay tuned for that. It should be coming out in the next, hopefully it's a couple weeks.
Yeah. For sure. We're going to change it to 30 seconds on the clock when I hit my 7-8 pick. Just remind me.
Yeah.
So Ray Bay is going no wide receivers here. Let's see how that works out at the end. Who else is trying a different strategy? Looks like Pat Surtain's going win now. Cole is going late quarterback. Same with Breadwinner.
Mm-hmm.
It's so hard to take a tight end early and pass on wide receivers, so I'm super interested to see what Ray Bay's team is going to look like. Because if you go tight end early, it's going to be hard to build a really complete team.
For sure, I guess. Just gotta wait and see.
Okay. Connor and Mooney off the board.
Blaze, come on.
All right, so Nick Chubb is there. All right, that was my last pick. Excuse me. I'm going to change it to 30 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't really want to take a running back here, to be honest. Well, I kind of do. No, I don't feel I need to. I'm going to take Sky Moore here.
Nice. That's who I was going to take. Which makes my decision a little bit easy. You know what? I'll solidify this running back. I'm happy to take Mitchell here at the 7-9. I think that feels really comfortable for me.
Yeah.
Especially I already have my top 3 guys. Debo, London, Bateman. This is the first time I think I've taken Debo in a Dynasty mock.
Yeah.
I usually never take Debo. I would usually go for these other guys, or I don't know.
I get it. Emma says, I almost took Moore at the 6-11, but realized you both had Jets already, so I took the risk. Oh, Elijah Moore, right. So he looked and said, well, I don't think Drake McCullough is going to want Elijah Moore, Zach Wilson, and Garrett Wilson, so that makes sense.
Yeah. Let's see what happens. Her. Devin Walla.
Mikey Mike off the board. You said 56 was the last video today?
56 should be the last video, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all uploaded.
Sweet. Lewis says, does going tight end early make sense if you're getting a guy like Pitts or Andrews? I personally think so. Pitts is the only tight end I'm willing to spend a 2nd round pick on. Andrews is the only tight end I'm willing to spend a 3rd round pick on. Outside of those 2 tight ends, if I don't get one of those guys, I personally am going to be punting the tight end position until like round 9 or 10. So for me, I think I'm willing to spend a 2nd on Pitts, a 3rd on Andrews, because I think they're true game changers for your dynasty construction. Outside of those guys, I probably am punting tight ends until round 9, 10 and getting some of those late tier 1, a late top 12 type tight end in that category, if that makes sense.
Yeah, for me, I can definitely agree. Like, it's tough. I usually like to punt the tight end position completely, unless you're getting someone like Kyle Pitts or Mark Andrews. I just still, for me, can't justify taking Kyle Pitts in the 2nd or Mark Andrews in the 3rd with all the other talent that's out there. Even though I agree that these guys are talented, I think I'd rather solidify my QB2 or my wide receiver 1 and then get a high upside tight end in the rounds now and the 8th round plus. Maybe guys I believe in, guys that still have. I mean, you can get Darren Waller, who's technically top 3 in the 7th round. So that's how I view it. It really depends on how you want to approach it and how you truly see these guys. But I see Kyle Pitts and Mark Andrews as the top 2 guys for sure. George Kittle just went 8-7.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's good. It really depends on how you view it. So
sure. What's up, Lakers? Says Zach, everyone hyping up Dotson is starting to get exciting. Yeah, I know. He's looked really good at camp.
Oh boy.
Who knows what happened with Terry, but Dotson could bring really good value. We have a real rookie draft with our home league on Saturday. I forgot about that.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah.
I don't really have much happening there.
Yeah. That league, our home league, has been so inactive. Drink My Cola says, good call. Took all my strength to pass on Elijah. He was the highest guy on my board. Lewis says, I want to take Pitts at the back end of the first in tight end premium leagues because he's got such a unique profile. I agree. In tight end premium leagues, I'm willing to spend a first on him.
Yeah.
In non-tight end premium leagues, I'm willing to spend a second. Rapping Dog says, don't like having 2 tight ends, but Hawk there is such good value. Yeah. I feel like with your construction, you probably should have went Brady at the 7-5. That's why I thought you would have gone there, Pat. But let's see who the second quarterback is, because this is a win now team. Brady felt like he really would have solidified that for you in a super flex. I'm curious to see how you feel that quarterback 2 spot. But this is why we mock, trying stuff. Laker says, Nod, Terry can't leave if Ron doesn't re-sign him. I'm done with him. Yeah, we need to bring Terry back for sure. I agree. I would be really angry if Terry didn't get a contract that he wanted. Give him whatever he wants.
Just stay, please.
Honestly. What were you saying? Sorry?
I see you took James Cook there. That was surprising. I just realized
that.
Yeah.
Kind of went YOLO.
I thought you would have gone like Miles Sanders. I know you're really high on him this year. But
I was thinking one of these guys might fall to me that I like, so we'll see.
Yeah.
James Cook is more of an experiment here. I don't think I would ever do this in a real draft, but just trying it out.
Yeah. Dave said, how do you guys weigh in a tight end premium when it's just plus 0.5? Do you reach for the elite guy, or does the 0.5 not move the needle enough? I think we'll both say I don't think that moves the needle enough. I think it's definitely helps, but I don't think it's enough to where you should reach for a guy like Kyle Pitts. I don't think that change. I don't like, for example, if it's 1.5 premium, I think Kyle Pitts has to go in the first. But if it's just half a point, I think where he's going now, maybe the 202, 203, I think that still feels comfortable.
I would say I'm kind of similar, but I would say the biggest thing, if there's a half point premium, is it just makes me consider going 2 tight ends later on in drafts. Like, for example, in the 8th, 9th round, there might be a wide receiver that you like or a young tight end, and then you could say to yourself, like here, for example, I'm like, well, I could grab Pat here. He's giving me a half extra point over some of these wide receivers that are on the board. So I think it just presents a little more value later on in drafts as well. I'm pretty happy that Tony Pollard was there. That's who I was targeting this round. But half point for Pitts, I think for me, because of how I view Kyle Pitts, I do think that makes him a first round pick for me, probably 111, 112. That would put Mark Andrews into the end of the second for me. So I think if there was a full point premium, Pitts for me should be like an entire, like the 1-8 and beyond. Andrews should be, early second. So it just depends on what the premium is. The higher the premium, the more I'm going to consider that tight end if it's an elite tight end earlier on the draft board. So I think it really, really depends on what the premium is. Kyle says Cortland Sutton at ADP or Jerry Jeudy at ADP. I would honestly say Sutton's ADP is better. Where did Sutton go?
Yeah, Sutton went at the 7-7, Jerry at the 5-8.
Yeah, we've been pretty big advocates for Sutton.
Absolutely.
26 years old. He, I think, benefits I mean, his gameplay, I think, suits Russell Wilson more than anyone.
Absolutely.
So I think his ADP is really good right now.
I think these are guys are going to continue to go up as we get closer and closer to the season, depending on when you guys do your dynasty startups or if that's the case. But I see these guys as you get closer going, you know, Cortland, it bumps up. Cortland's been bumping up around, I feel like, every month, you know? Yeah. So this is the highest we've seen him at the 7.7. Maybe next month he's at the 6.6.
Yeah.
So
right.
You just got to look out for that.
I actually have a question to the 60 people watching, which would be, have you guys done your startups? I mean, are there leagues that you have not drafted in yet? How many have you not drafted in yet? How many have you drafted in yet? I'm just curious to hear about that a little bit. How many leagues have you got left to draft in? I'm gonna take Davis Mills here. Get my third quarterback off the board. I feel like that was the best value for me there at that point. Also, shout out to the 56 people watching. If you have yet to drop a like, it would be awesome if you could show us some love here. Every like does help the stream quite significantly, so every like matters. We really appreciate the love, the support. You guys have been awesome this last month.
Yeah.
There goes 3 quarterbacks off the board in a row. That always makes you feel better. You know, when you go a position and then you see 3 of that position off the board, makes you feel a little bit better about your choice.
Come on.
Might be an auto there. Welcome to the squad, Hunter Renfro. Emma says I got, sorry, we missed a couple. Lakers says, is Hawk actually value? Has he really shown anything to be a top tier tight end? I think the draft capital, I think that offense is going to be really good here in a couple years. And I would also say his youth, I think, makes him a pretty good value there at the 8.8. He's still someone I think that could break out, but I don't think he necessarily has top. He doesn't have tight end 1 upside. He doesn't have top, 2 or 3 upside, but I think he's definitely got top 5 upside every year. London versus Burks, it's a very hard choice. Emma says I got Sutton at the 8.10. That's great value.
Yep.
What's up, Justin? Night's going pretty good, my man. Just doing a startup mock draft here, and then we're doing a redraft mock.
That's right, baby.
On our redraft channel right after this, which is going to be a good time. If you guys want to, watch that redraft mock with us, I'll paste a link to that channel in the chat. We're doing that directly after this one. Startup tomorrow. That's right, JT.
The Golf League, baby.
Justin says, in a startup right now that starts 11 offense and 11 individual players. My goodness.
Jeez,
11 individual defensive players. Dak says, my rookie drafts are over. My startups are over, except for Golf League. Best ball and redraft season officially starts for me tomorrow. Love it. Love it.
Yep. Redraft is coming really soon. And then best ball, something that we wanted to do for a while. We've been going deep into it. So are we gonna wait, is it best ball? Yeah, best ball we were thinking about doing.
I think we're talking about DFS on the channel.
Yeah, DFS, that's what it was. Sorry, I was confused.
But we can definitely look at adding best ball.
I know a lot of people love best ball, but I know DFS is definitely something that a lot of people were asking for us last year that we said we would definitely consider.
Yeah. All right, let's see what Cole does here. Looking at my squad, I got the quarterbacks. I feel good at quarterback. I feel good at tight end. I feel good at running back. Might add some depth to my wide receiver room. I like my wide receiver room, but let's add another piece here. Let's add a Alec Pierce.
Wow. Yeah, not bad. Alec Pierce.
Here goes Desmond.
Give it a Dez.
What's up, Whoopsie? Says, how far is India League from being filled? We are one sign up away, brother. Just one sign up away.
Once that one person signs up, we'll send all that league information out, and then we'll get a draft date and draft order review as soon as possible. Yeah. So that's really exciting. So if there's anyone out there that wants to fill in that India League, let us know if you have any questions. Patreon.com/fantasylandfam. It's in the description below, so let us know. Right, babe? Yeah. Nothing. What a day, huh? Today's Thursday night, which is late night over here in Australia. There was one night where everything is open until 9 p.m.
So annoying.
And that is Thursday. So tonight we are going to get some Thai food. Going to Kin Thai. You ever been to Kin Thai?
Oh, bro, I love Kin Thai.
Bro, I love. What do you get from there?
Pad Thai.
Yeah, Pad Thai. We love. Have you ever tried the orange duck there?
No, I haven't.
Bro, it is
good.
At least I think it's great. We love like the orange duck and Pad Thai and all the other stuff. But yeah, we're going there tonight with like Ellen's friend and Holly. So
Holly Berry, hallelujah.
Holly Berry, hallelujah.
No, I love Kin Thai. Thai food in Australia is just infinitely better than it is in America.
Yeah.
So you get pros and cons of, you know, what each country is good at food wise. Because there are, you know, some foods that Australia is terrible at. For example, Mexican food. I mean, it is almost impossible to find good Mexican food in Australia. But I feel like it's impossible to find good Thai food in America. All right, I'm gonna keep adding to this wide receiver room here. I like Mechie. I like his current ADP. I like how he's fallen.
Yeah. Hack says, "What do you mean? Only one night? Australia stays open till 9 p.m." So
dumb.
Look, there's definitely some places like in the city, depending on where you live. Like we live like 30 minutes outside of the city, which is technically like Sydney CBD, which is like, think of like the Opera House. It's by the water. You have all like the business district and all that other stuff. Obviously all the restaurants are open maybe a little bit later out there, and restaurants usually stay open till about, usually weeknights, they usually stay open till about like, they're probably about 9. But if you want to go shopping, if you want to go shopping,
any
if
shops,
you want to go
clothes,
any shopping mall or anything, they all close at 5:30, depending on the store. The only, and you call Thursday night the late night shopping night, where people go out and have dinner super late, they go shopping super late. You know, if you wanted to do whatever, you know, that's the day that you do it.
Yeah, it's kind of lame, but I also understand. I think the main reason behind it is because they want more families to be able to be together at night. From what I understand, you know, they don't want people working at night. They want, you know, more families to be able to be together. So I kind of get where they're coming from, but from a perspective of like convenience, it really sucks for the average consumer.
Yeah, if something breaks down, like let's say we were streaming and it just hit 7:30 and my camera stopped working for some reason. I don't have a camera.
Yeah,
I'm done.
Yeah,
like I can't just go to the store and get a camera. You know, like I would actually have to wait the whole night and be like, sorry guys, I ain't got no camera. You know, my mic broke.
All the electronic stores close at like 5.
Yeah, so like when it comes to things like that, it really sucks. But
yeah. Dutch says traded a lot of capital for Justin Jefferson, Hurts, and Breece Hall. Is that a good nucleus? I mean, the question's always, what did you trade for them? You know, when you say a lot of capital, what does that actually look like? Tyler Boyd or Kenny Golladay? I would say Boyd personally. I don't know what Badaki would say, but I would say Boyd.
It's tough. I think I'll probably be a little biased and definitely say Kenny G. I love Tyler Boyd and I always believed in him. I hate that he's kind of he's going to get faded out. So I think Kenny G would see a significantly better year if he can stay on the field. And he does have another 3 more years on his contract. So if he can stay healthy and they're going to give him the ball, then I'll probably go Kenny G.
Yeah, fair enough.
I was trying to take Cole Clement there.
Cole Clement. He's got chlamydia. Okay. Sorry. That's so dumb.
That's not okay. That's actually not okay.
It's not even a funny joke either. Like, that's just hard reach. All right, so let's see. What can I do here? What goodies are in this bag? who says stuff like that. Honestly,
You do.
I'll take B-Rob.
Nice.
Nice. Good size, yeah. Hey guys, we have a redraft mock happening on our redraft channel literally directly after this stream. So if you would like to join us, I will paste the link in the chat here to our redraft mock. So feel free to join us there. You can open it in a new browser or just go subscribe so you'll get the notifications, or turn the notifications on so you know when we're live. But directly after this stream, we will be there doing a redraft mock. I'm excited because I finally feel really confident in my top 12 running backs and wide receivers. Need to look at my tight ends, but I feel really confident now in my top 12 running back and wide receivers. Need to look at my entire list still, but I'm feeling better.
It's growing. It's growing week by week. We keep doing it. The more, I guess, the days go on, the more we're going to continue to research on all these guys. We've been going. We actually are really excited about redraft. We actually can't wait. It's just like, it's like a whole new game, a whole new world. It's like
a whole new world.
We tend not to say, hey, like, get Keenan Allen, get a Mike Evans. You want to build a win now team? It's like, nah, like, I'm actually getting those guys now. You know, like, these are the guys that I want on my team. So, perfect. That's okay. I take David and Joku. JC said I had a sniper there, but yeah, all good, man. Jack said it's so weird. You think the private merchandise will want to stay open and make money? Yeah, I guess like people shop intentionally throughout the day, knowing that it's gonna close. Or like, you know, a lot of people, like for example, New York is always busy. And there's always shopping, like a store open, but like people, I feel like people always just go shopping after work. You know, they love that. My aunt loves doing that. She'll work 9 to 5. All right, I'm just gonna go to the mall for like another 2 hours. Like, what do you mean? You just worked. Like, I'm trying to go home. You know, where over here is like, nah, I'm going home, and if I need something, I'm gonna get in my lunch break.
Yeah, true.
Round 15 is the last round, huh?
Yeah. Round 15, the last round here.
Oh, Hunter Henry. That's the guy I wanted. I love Hunter Henry. I'm starting to like him more and more and more.
Yeah. Hard not to love the kid. Come on. Frank Reich says, draft Naeem Hines.
Don't sleep on him. I'm telling you guys.
I guarantee you.
I'm telling you.
We're going to forget about Naeem Hines so quickly.
I told you the year before. It was a year too early, but I told you.
We're going to be like halfway through the season. Naeem Hines is going to have like 4 points a game.
Like who?
We're going to be like, thanks, Frank. Thanks for nothing. Honestly. Last round here.
Actually, that's a dangerous trap. Tell me why you like Hunter Henry. I mean, I like the way they utilized him last year. I think they're going to continue it. He is probably touchdown dependent, but I don't see another person taking touchdowns away from Hunter Henry unless it's a rushing touchdown, which will be Damian.
He's definitely a red zone threat at the moment.
Yeah, and I understand Devontae Parker is going to be there, but I don't believe he's going to be the red zone target in my opinion. They haven't improved this team enough to take away all the targets from Hunter Henry in the red zone. So I'm really happy with what he's doing. The value they can get him at a 14-10 to be either your tight end 1 or tight end 2, I think is perfect. That's why I like to get Njoku and Hunter Henry. Try it back to back. Maybe that was my fault. I shouldn't have taken Jalen Tober. He'll be consistent. He's a top 10 tight end. He's been like that for a long time when he's healthy. So that's really the question. Can he stay healthy?
Yeah. All right, last couple picks here. Last couple picks.
Here we go. Wow.
All right, Badaki, why don't you go ahead and start our team grades here.
Are we gonna do team grades?
Yeah, we'll do quick team grades.
All right, okay. I thought we were just gonna go straight to it. All right, yeah. Quick team grades: Drink My Cola, Josh Allen, Zach Wilson, Danny Dimes, Matt Corral. One too many quarterbacks for me. T. Higgins, Jalen Waddle, Garrett Wilson, Hollywood Brown, Jahan Dotson, and Romeo Dubs. Really strong wide receiver room. And then your running backs are Josh Jacobs, Miles Sanders, Zamir White, and Naeem Hines. Hey, you have to draft Naeem Hines if I were you. And Dallas Goedert. I think this is a good team overall. I think it does kind of lack that running back depth. I like Josh Jacobs, where you got him, and Miles Sanders at the 9-1, and where you got him. I think I maybe would have taken another running back over Matt Corral. But at this, Cordell Patterson was available. Anyways, I think this is a B flat team.
All right, E-Man, yes. Justin Herbert, Matthew Stafford, Jared Goff. I like the quarterback room there. Running backs, we got Breece Hall, J.K. Dobbins, Damian Pierce, and Michael Carter. So it's a real strong running back room. Wide receivers, we got Godwin, Devonta Smith, Elijah Moore, Amon-Ra St. Brown, George Pickens, Rondale, and Kenny G. Our only tight end is Albert O. I'm kind of indifferent on Albert O. I wouldn't say there's any elite wide receivers on this team. Strong at quarterback, strong at running back. Overall, I would give this a B flat as well. B flat, B plus area.
Okay. Ray Bay, Patrick Mahomes, Jalen Hurt. I really like that room. Hurts. I think that's a good quarterback room. Maybe you could have done with just another quarterback just in case, but that's okay. Dalvin Cook, Alvin Kamara, Hunter, Derrick Henry, Aaron Jones, and Alexander Madison. You got the handcuff with Dalvin. I think it's a strong running back room. And then your wide receivers are D-Hop, Brandon Cook, Alan Lazard, Michael Gallup, Russell Gage, and DJ Chark, with Mark Andrews and Hunter Henry. Obviously, you went the late wide receiver strat. I do believe in Brandon Cooks being a solid wide receiver too. All these guys are solid wide receiver too, outside of DeAndre Hopkins. Russell Gage is more wide receiver 3. Michael Gallup, we're hoping that he's going to be a wide receiver too, but we'll just got to wait and see. I think this team is all right. I think the question mark lies in the quarterback room. Maybe something I would have done is maybe instead of taking Aaron Jones, maybe that's where you get your solidified wide receiver 1. You mean
wide receiver room instead of quarterback room? Because you said quarterback room.
Yeah, sorry. And instead of getting Aaron Jones, maybe get like another wide receiver that has more solidified targets coming his way.
Okay.
Which feels like maybe like a Cortland Sutton, Allen Robinson was available then at the time as well. And then, build on these high upside guys. D-Hop, we get it, but he's going to miss about 7 games. Another team that's just okay, B flat.
Okay. Kick and wing like chicken wing. We got Joe Burrow, Carson Wentz, Malik Willis. A little weak there at the quarterback 2-3. Running backs, we got CMC, Akers, Dillon, Rojo, and Henderson. Wide receivers are Diggs, Deontay, Terry, Brandon Ayuk, and Tony. Our tight end is Schultz. I'm kind of really indifferent on this team. I understand the value of CMC. Akers, I'm kind of iffy on. I like the Dillon value for sure. I like the wide receivers. Don't love our quarterback 2 and 3, but there's definitely upside there. This is a B flat team for me again. I'm okay with this team. I'll see how this team wins, and there's definitely a future for it, but I'm kind of indifferent at this moment.
Okay. The reason why I turned off my camera because I'm just getting ready to do the live stream on the redraft channel. All right, Patrick Surtain. I'll start with your quarterbacks: Aaron Rodgers, Matt Ryan. I think Matt Ryan is good. Maybe in this scenario, maybe I would like a third quarterback just in case, but I think so far that's all right. It looks like you're going more of a win now potentially. Jamar Chase, Cooper Kupp, Keenan Allen, Hunter Renfrow, Van Jefferson. I like your wide receiver room. Maybe I know Hunter Henry was an auto pick, but I think that's still okay. I mean, you could have gotten maybe some other high upside guys. Maybe Kadarius Toney we would have taken, just really depending on how you wanted to go there. Austin Eckler, James Conner, Singletary, Edmonds, Patterson, and Price are your running backs. Once again, looks like more of a win now strategy, it feels like to me. And then Travis Kelce, TJ Hawkinson. Maybe instead of, if you're going with the win now aspect, maybe I would have taken someone else outside of TJ Hawkinson there, since you already had Travis Kelce solidified. where would have maybe get another running back there? What does that look like at that point? Miles Sanders was available. Damian Harris, especially in a win now scenario, was available. Maybe I would have done that and then gotten a later tight end, obviously like a Cole, like a Fant, Hunter Henry in a win now scenario. This is an all right team.
Yeah,
I don't think you hit the home run on the win now process, but I think it's an all right team. I'll give it another B flat. I think we're all going B flat right now.
JC, we got Lamar Jackson, Trevor Lawrence, Jameis Winston. Wide receivers are A.J. Brown, Jameson Williams, Olave, Darnell Mooney, and Bobby Trees. Our running backs are Kenneth Walker, Rashad White, Isaiah Spiller, Rashad Penny. Our tight end is Kittle and Kmet. I like this quarterback room. I really do. I'm happy with the quarterback room. Ken Walker at the 4-7. Is it too high? I really don't know the answer. Man, I don't know what to think about Ken Walker there. I really don't. Rashad White, Isaiah Spiller, Rashad Penny. I would argue that we don't really have a starting running back out of Ken. But Rashad could develop into that. I'm not a big Spiller fan, but I don't think it's bad value there. Wide receiver wise, you got players that I love. I love Jameson Williams. I love Chris Olave. But we are betting a lot on those guys developing. I like this team though. I'm gonna give it a B plus at this point. Okay.
All right. C. Mickler.
Cole.
Sorry for butchering your name. Cole. Kirk Cousins, Tom Brady, Ryan Tannehill, Baker Mayfield. One too many quarterbacks potentially. Justin Jefferson, DK Metcalf, Cortland Sutton, Tyler Lockett, Adam Thielen. I like this wide receiver room. Then you have DeAndre Swift, Travis Etienne, Say, Clyde, and then you got Noah Fant and Trey McBride. Okay. I'm assuming this is a win now team. I think you could have done without Baker. Maybe you got another high upside guy. What does that look like? I don't know. I mean, who was available, I guess. I would have changed out Adam Thielen at the 14-6. Fantastic value. I probably would have went Tony Pollard over Clyde for sure. Or Damian Harris. Even Damian Harris over Clyde. But I have a soft place for Clyde as well. Everywhere else, I think from your first pick to your 8th pick to Tom Brady is the way you drafted was great in my opinion, and then it falls off. I think you could have manufactured this a little bit better. Like I said, Damian Harris or Tony Pollard over Clyde. I like the Ryan Tannehill play. Noah Fant I like as well. Tyler Lockett, I think it's okay. Yeah, so this is a good team overall. I give this one a B plus.
All right, B plus
for me.
D-Law, we got Jonathan Taylor, Joe Mixon, Ramondre Stevenson, and Chuba Hubbard. Pretty good running back room there. Maybe lacks depth, but it's pretty strong at the top. Quarterbacks, we got Trey Lance, Kenny Pickett, Jimmy G. So I like that we got Lance and Jimmy G. It would be good if we're going to do that, maybe to have another alternate quarterback, just because really at this point, Trey Lance, Jimmy G, I don't know, actually. To be honest, I really think Jimmy G is going to get cut, so I'm okay with this. I think he'll have a chance to start somewhere. Maybe not this year, so that might be a problem, but maybe next year. I mean, there's a chance if Pickett doesn't start and Jimmy G doesn't start, there's a chance on Trey's bye week that we don't have a quarterback. But I mean, we're talking dynasty, so I really like this strategy long term. Wide receivers, we got Adams, Evans, Juju, Watson, Claypool, Bell, and Ridley. I think it's a really good wide receiver room. It's definitely kind of like a hybrid type wide receiver room. Some youth there, a lot of veterans. And then we got Pat the Dragon at the 9-10. I like this team. I feel like the quarterback 2 spot, I hope Pickett is that guy. Running back depth is a little shaky, but this is another B plus for me. I couldn't put an A on it, but I would say B plus again for D-Law here.
All right. You got breadwinner, Derek Carr, Mac Jones. I like it. And then you have Let's start your running backs: Javonte, Najee, Kareem, Melvin, Herbert, and Gainwell. I think it's a good running back. When we did the 1-2 punch in the youth and the running backs in this startup, which I don't mind. And then you got DJ Moore, Michael Pittman, Amari Cooper, Michael Thomas, and Jacoby Myers. I think still, I don't know how Zach feels. I don't know if he's changed his thought process, but I'm still leaning off of Michael Thomas. I mean, there's reports now that he still might not be ready. I would have taken everyone over Michael Thomas, the Claypool, Gabriel Davis.
He's really hard to gauge.
Yeah, it's really, really hard to gauge right now, but I understand why you took him. If he does play, if he is there, hey, you never know what can happen. But I'm still just not betting on him to be back in full effect.
Yeah.
Then you got Waller and Irv Smith. I like this team. I like this team. The only thing that falls off for me is that RB3. Like Kenneth Gainwell, I guess, and Kareem. I don't know. For me, I'm seeing a different role for Kareem coming into this year. Maybe I'll take a chance on Damian Pierce as a 1-year deal because I feel like Kareem could be
Damian
done
went before him.
Did he at the 10-10? No, Damian Pierce.
Oh, Damian Pierce. Okay.
Yeah, he went at the 10-11. I think I would have taken Damian over Kareem Hunt. I feel more comfortable even if it's a 1-year thing.
This is my favorite team so far, I would say.
Yeah, this is
I would say it's not an A, but it's my favorite team so far. But I would prefer a third quarterback here.
Yeah, that's how I feel when it comes down to the running back room. But I'm okay with not having a third quarterback because I feel confident in Carr and Mac Jones to start the whole season, even though there could be bye weeks for sure. Maybe you could pick one off of waivers if there's anyone available. But yeah, this is probably the best team. It's not an A, it's a B+.
All right, Tigre, we got Dak, Tua, and Mariota, which I think people are pretty massively undervaluing Mariota right now. Yeah, I like the pick. I like that as your third quarterback. Wide receivers, we got CeeDee Lamb, Tyreek, Mike Will, Kirk, and Shakir. So it's strong up at the top. Not a ton of depth. I mean, I would prefer to have maybe one more wide receiver at that point. Running backs, we got Gibson, Monty, Zeke, Algier, and James Robinson. James Robinson is just never a player I really want to draft, if I'm honest with you. You guys know how much I don't have any interest in Akers because of the Achilles. I don't know that James Robinson's going to play this year. Genuinely. I'm not sure that he's going to play this year. So I don't know how his value gets higher. So if I am late in drafts, I'd rather take a shot on someone else, like some of these rookies. That's just a nitpick, though. Tight ends, we got Knox, we got Gesicki. I like this team. Dak, Tua, Mariota, I think is a really good quarterback room. CD, Tyreek, Mike Williams, Christian Kirk. And then I think you have a lot of depth at running back. I don't know. I think this is tied for one of the best teams overall. Like, thing is, it doesn't really shine at running back, but there's enough depth there, I think. It doesn't shine at tight end, but again, you know, there's enough depth there.
Right.
I'm gonna say El Tigre was my favorite team, but I think you would say breadwinner.
Yeah, I would say breadwinner. I think everyone just had an even draft potentially.
Normally when drafts happen like this, everyone drafted really well. But to be honest, bro, like if I actually look at every team, I actually think I prefer Drake McCullough's team over anyone. I love the wide receivers that he's got. I love the Allen Wilson, Daniel Jones stack or combination of quarterbacks. Late on tight end, that's probably, you know, not a weak spot because it's still Goddard. Jacob, Sanders, you know, running backs are probably the weakest. But if you said to me you have to pick one team to start a dynasty league with, I would choose 101 here. Drake McCullough.
Okay. Congratulations, brother.
Oh my gosh. That was so loud.
That wasn't even halfway.
I hope that didn't hurt anyone's ears. That was really loud for me.
That wasn't even
It was
halfway.
like super distorted, super loud.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
That's weird. But all love.
Yes, huge love, guys. Badaki's camera is not showing right now.
No,
But
'cause I got it ready for
yeah.
the mock draft, PPR mock draft.
Yes. So if you guys do a PPR redraft mock draft, that is literally what right now we're about to end this stream and head over there. I just pasted the link in the chat. So if you would like to join us, the link is in the chat there. This is the stream that we're about to start. PPR redraft mock draft. Come join us over there, guys. Huge love. Drop a like on your way out. Would mean a lot. Every like helps. And we'll see you guys here soon.
All love, y'all.